Oh, doesn't this look so good? I decided to make a quick stop today to eat at the Thai temple here in Melbourne, even though I'm pretty much hanging out by myself, just chilling. Got a big, huge serving of pad Thai and some red curry with white rice. Also got a little container here of, I eat here one-handed and do this here. It's a little bit difficult, but I do have some peanuts that I'm gonna pour over the pad Thai. This is how it's eaten. You put peanuts, they have like crushed peanuts that you just pour directly onto the pad Thai, and then also some lemon or lime. I don't have my holder, so I may have to set my camera down. Yeah, I'm gonna set the camera down for a minute. Mine. Forgive me. All right, so basically you get lime or lemon, and you just sort of freshly squeeze it right onto the food. This is how the Thai people do it. You squeeze that on there, and that's all set. So this is gonna be like a really big feast for me. I'm probably gonna have some leftovers. I also have some Thai coffee here. You guys might have seen me make Thai coffee, but I don't know if they use regular coffee or if they make it with special stuff. But this is Thai coffee made from the Thai temple. They have the Thai coffee, which is basically, I think, just regular coffee with lots and lots of sugar in it, and they put some half and half in it, and of course lots of ice. It's like a iced coffee. Basically, if you just want to make like Thai coffee really cheap, you just get like the instant coffee and lots of sugar, mix that together, then put it in ice, crushed ice, or even cubed ice, and then toss in some milk, or half and half, and that'll do it. I need to have a taste of that. It should be super, super sweet. And indeed it is. Oh, it's so good. Anyhow, this is going to be my lunch today. I thought I'd share it with you guys. Um, it is like the end of the day, so the activities have kind of died down because they close, I think, at 1. It's like a little bit past 12:30 right now. I just thought I'd come by here since I was in the area and enjoy this feast. Look at this. I'll let you guys know what it tastes like. Pad Thai is like this kind of like flat noodle. I don't know what kind of noodles that is. It might be rice. And then they put in some bean sprouts. And the sauce on it, that brownish orange sauce, is kind of like a sweet sauce. So good. Pad Thai is one of the more popular dishes overseas. You know, a lot of Americans have tasted it before. But they basically fry it kind of dry. It's kind of a sweet dish. So good. Oh my goodness. It's kind of a sweetness and a bitterness to it. And the lemon gives it a sour taste with the crunchy dry peanuts on it. It's just plain delicious. I also have here the white rice. You can see I have the red curry that I'm going to eat with the white rice. And their curry, you can see here they have, I don't know if that's eggplant. I don't know what that is. Can you guys tell what that is? Because once I learn what that is, I think it's eggplant. Maybe it's a little bit of potato. I'm going to taste it by itself just to see what it is. It's some kind of round cylinder type vegetable. Hey George. Hey Daniel. Welcome. Join me for brunch. I don't know what this is here, but I'm going to taste it. Maybe some kind of eggplant. It's so good. You can taste the spiciness. This red curry is pretty spicy, and it's made with red curry and coconut milk. And here you can see they took their bamboo and they cut it into little tiny strands. But yeah, it you definitely want to have bamboo in your curry. It's just plain old delicious. I could eat red curry every single day. This stuff is so good. I cannot believe how good this is. Now, they do sell the red curry paste at a lot of Asian markets. So if you want to make this kind of stuff, what you need basically is red curry. They have some that are pre-mixed that they sell at Walmart. So you can buy that if you don't feel like mixing your own, but I don't think it's as good as making it fresh. To make it fresh, you get red curry paste, which comes either in a can or a little tiny jar. And you get coconut milk, okay? And you get bamboo shoots. And then you can add, I guess, eggplant. I don't know, this is like Chinese eggplant, I think. Yeah, I think it's eggplant. I think it's like Chinese eggplant, which I normally don't add, but I think I'm gonna start adding it because it'll give it more authentic Thai taste. But basically, you get some fish sauce and some sugar. So you boil up, you cook up your meat, whatever you're gonna use, whether it be chicken, pork, or beef. So you cook the meat first. Then you toss in the coconut milk with the red curry paste and some sugar and some fish sauce to give it that sour taste. Now they have these leaves. I think these are bay leaves. I'm not 100% sure, but I was using bay leaves, and the bay leaves tasted fine. But their leaves, looks like they use fresh leaves, so they're not like dried out. But yeah, I think this is bay leaf, but I don't eat the leaf. I usually don't eat the bay leaves. I think they're just there for flavoring. But yeah, this is so delicious. This is kind of a hot dish. Hot meaning spicy. So good. You can see here they added some tomato. So they cut the tomato into a little strip. I'm looking at it, trying to get some ideas how I want to cook my curry. So maybe if you guys want to see this again, I'll make another attempt at the curry, and instead of just getting the bamboo shoots right out of the cans, I might cut them up into little strips like this, just to give it more of an authentic Thai taste and feel. Definitely, I was missing this, which I think is the what did I call it? That it was a Thai eggplant, or Chinese eggplant. So next chance I get, I'm gonna pick up some Asian or Chinese eggplant and plan to use it in my dish, because I think the eggplant absorbs the flavor of the curry and really pops when you eat it. So good. Oh my god. Now back to the I just saw that piece of flying rice. Back to the pad thai. I do enjoy pad thai. It is one of my favorite dishes, but not my most favorite. I think my most favorite would probably fall between the red curry with white rice, or a dish called radna, kuitiao radna, which I think I'm going to ask them next time if they have it. I don't think they have it. You can see they're cleaning up the, packing up for the day. All the little shops and vendors are closing out. If you happen to be in Brevard County, definitely check out the Melbourne Thai Temple. You can Google it. Just say Melbourne Thai Temple, and it'll show you how to drive up here. They do this event like every Sunday from 9 to 1. They used to do like, I don't know if it's yoga classes and stuff, but if you go into their website, they may list what they currently do here. They have certain classes and stuff that they teach, but because of COVID-19, they've like, I think, shut down a lot of it. But there's like a little shrine here that you can go in, take your shoes off, and you can go in there and say your prayers. There's also another one here, the main one, that you can also go in and take your shoes off. You take your shoes off before you go in. It's normal for Thai people to take their shoes off. Usually you can spot a Thai house when you see a house with shoes all outside. If the shoes are all outside, it's probably a Thai house. Thai people don't normally walk around with shoes inside the house. It's considered disrespectful. But it's also a way of staying clean. You know, it's kind of always tripped me out how Westerners wear shoes and step outside with the dirt, the mud, everything they step on outside, dirt, gum, whatever, then track that right into a house. Asian houses, you take your shoes off before you enter so that you don't have dirt and stuff being brought in from outside. This is good stuff. And I'm going to end up with leftovers. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I don't think you're going to want to sit here watching me eat the whole thing. But I wanted to share with you kind of good food you can get here. Typically, it's about $5 per item. So depending on what you pick, you know, price can go up. But I think all the money that you pay here is donated to the temple. And that's what funds, you know, stuff like this. The Thai temple, the way it's set up and stuff in the United States, it's run by all the people you see here. They're all like volunteers. And like, I think the food that are made, I think that these people normally run the Thai restaurants. So I think you're getting the same food that you would get if you went into a Thai restaurant and ordered like these dishes, which probably run like $20 or something. But here you can try different stuff for like $5. So I hope you enjoyed this episode and found it informational. You might check your own area. Just look up, you know, Google like Thai temple near me or Asian temples or activities. Interesting activities to do in my area. A lot of cities have like, you know, temples, whether they be Thai or Vietnamese or whatever. Like here in Brevard County, annually they have this thing called India Fest or whatever, where they do Indian food. So if you're into that, you know, always pay attention to the calendar. And like I said, if you're not sure, you can Google interesting things to do around me, you know, and you'll get stuff like this that pop up. So until next time, everyone, take care. God bless you all. Daniel says it looks warm. We're having a snowstorm here in Oklahoma. Yep. You see, no jacket. This is Florida weather. It gets cold. You know, by cold, I mean about 40, 50 degrees. Usually for 1 or 2 days, maybe a week at the most. And now, you know, people are wearing shorts and stuff again. I'm hot right now in my jeans. So it is probably in the 80s, mid 70 to 80s today. It's really nice outside, actually. And especially when the sun went behind the shade right now, it's like perfectly nice. So yeah, just last week it was dropping into the 40s at night. But now I think I had to have the air conditioner on last night in the RV. That's Florida for you. Well, David, good to see you on here. Daniel, thanks for joining me. And George, I hope you guys are staying safe wherever you are and enjoying your food, taking care of yourselves and bundling up to stay warm if you're in a cold environment. And if you're in Florida or some other place that's nice and warm like here, make sure you take advantage of the opportunity to get out and hang out in nature if you're allowed to do that in your area. I'm going to be looking around and possibly going beachside for a walk later this afternoon. Just because, you know, the temperature's nice. So until next time, everyone, take care. God bless you all. Please stay safe. Bye-bye now.